Hey, what's happening, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. We are going to get into Dan Hooker versus Islam Makhachev. Of course, Hooker stepping in, short notice. He is in shape, just had a fight, but he's still a boss for taking this fight. So let's get into this matchup and how this fight might play out in that UFC cage. Alright guys, first let's start with Islam Makhachev. Islam is 30 years old, 5'10", 70.5-inch reach. He has a background in Sambo and wrestling. Gold medal actually in the World Championships 2016. He sports a stellar mixed martial arts record of 20 wins, 1 loss. Right now Islam is on an 8-fight win streak. His last fight he defeated Thiago Moises. Rear naked choke, great win. Islam Makhachev is kind of like a taller, bigger frame Khabib. Very similar style, 90% grappling based. I think his stand-up is better than Khabib's and is progressing further. I think he possibly has more potential to be a greater fighter skill-wise than Khabib. And what I mean by that is like overall what he brings to the table. Because again, his stand-up is looking pretty solid. He's ranked number 5 right now in the UFC lightweight rankings. This guy has all the potential to be a future world champ at lightweight. He's very aggressive with his takedowns, puts a high pace on you. Few guys are better grapplers in the UFC, period. At lightweight, he might be the most controlling, best wrestler in the division. That's a huge problem for everybody in that division. And that's exactly what it looks like based on his record and wins. The fact that he's getting competent on the feet is scary. Islam, like Khabib, gets you against that cage, smothers you, aggressively chain wrestles. You can stuff a takedown, that's okay, he's gonna try again. You can stuff the second, he's gonna try again, and on the third he'll get you down. It's like a flood consuming you and drowning you. Moving on to Dan the Hangman Hooker, 31 years old, 6 feet tall, 75-inch reach, big lightweight, kickboxing striking background, purple belt in BJJ, kickboxing record 9 wins, 1 loss, 3 draws, mixed martial arts record 21 wins, 10 losses, 10 wins via knockout, 7 via submission, impressive, shows he could finish you in a variety of ways. That's the evolution of Dan Hooker. Hooker won his last fight at UFC 266 via decision. Before that, he had 2 losses back to back, but he lost against some pretty solid guys, to say the least, Michael Chandler and Dustin Poirier. As far as Dan Hooker's fight style, I would say Dan Hooker is mostly a striker. 70% of his game is striking. He is developing wrestling, submissions, and it's pretty cool, like I said, to see the evolution of Dan Hooker. He really is trying to evolve his game, be a well-rounded fighter, and fighter is what he is. One of those guys, anytime, anywhere, throwback mentality. How could you not love Dan Hooker as a fighter? The guy stepping in to fight Islam Makhachev, big time guts. Hooker's very long and rangy. He can keep you on the outside of strikes, but he could also inside fight, which makes his striking dangerous. Very competent elite striker in the UFC lightweight division. Alright guys, so the matchup, how could this fight possibly play out in that UFC cage? To get to the point, definitely favor Islam Makhachev. I think the momentum is with him. I think his fighting style matches up really well with Dan Hooker. I think it's a bad matchup for Dan Hooker. Islam has 65% takedown accuracy, 88% takedown defense. Hooker has 80% takedown defense. But has he fought somebody of the likes of Islam Makhachev? That particular style and skill set? I don't think so. So do I think Islam Makhachev is going to get the fight to the mat eventually? Yes, I do. If he can survive what Hooker brings to the table early on in the fight, drag the fight out, bring Hooker into deeper waters, his odds of winning greatly increase. Islam Makhachev is a grinder, but to Dan Hooker's credit, he lives in the fire. The guy loves to fight, loves them grueling matches, but there's a difference between stand-up grueling matches and having an elite grappler and wrestler on top of you, smashing you with a ground and pound over and over. Not many guys could take that. It's a different thing. In pure striking, of course, got to give it to Dan Hooker. Hooker with solid takedown defense, 80%. Might be tricky for Islam to get within range, get Hooker down without taking big shots or damage. Hooker's definitely in this fight. He could win via KO or technical knockout. But the ratio for me, I'm going to go Islam Makhachev 65-35 to take this fight. I think his stand-up is improved enough that it could be competitive with Hooker. I think he could survive long enough on the feet until the opportunity arises where he can get a hold of Hooker, work him over, rip him to the mat, and start wearing him out. It's imperative that Islam clinches, grapples, makes Dan Hooker work, because that's going to be the key to victory with the takedowns. If it stays on the feet, got Hooker all day. So final pick, guys, I'm going to go Islam Makhachev, most likely for me via decision. Hooker's a super tough guy. Not sure if Islam's going to finish him. Maybe after some ground and pound, a submission will present itself like a rear naked choke. That's possible. But I'm thinking decision win for Islam Makhachev. Anyway, guys, you let me know in the comment section who takes this fight and why. We'd love to read your thoughts. Thanks for watching this segment. If this is your first time at the channel and you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button, like and share the video. That helps the channel grow. Thanks so much, guys. Enjoy the fight. We'll come back and talk about it after it goes down. Take care.